Yeah, Qae'shon Sapp is a big one, and he's going to be announcing on July 3rd, so next weekend. And this is a big boy. This is a four-star offensive lineman. This would be Florida State's second edition as a four-star on that front. This is going to be a pretty big one. You get that. I believe this should be the last visit for Sapp, D-Lou, before he makes his decision. I'm unsure if he's going to be making any other visits beforehand. I don't think that would be the case, but FSU is able to get the last visit from Sapp here.
Yeah, he's officially visited all of the other schools in his top 4 leading up to this weekend, and this will be his last visit, and then he'll take a couple days and then, make that decision. What is it, next Saturday? Yeah, next Saturday.
Yep, next Saturday, the day before July 4th. So Florida State fans might be celebrating with some fireworks, and for 2 reasons. With anybody in Tallahassee is going to celebrate a talented offensive lineman picking the Seminoles, and Coach Atkins seemed to be on a good roll here on this offensive line group, because you're looking at Alou Ball also, who's already committed to the Seminoles, and he's been moved up in the rankings per 247 Sports to a 4-star. Georgia's also heavily after him. This unit right now seems to have a bright future. Nate's been talking about it on the Mark Rogers Show and also on this podcast. This offensive line and the recruiting mojo that they have, the momentum is really coming together.
Well, I mean, you look at this weekend, 5 official visitors on the offensive line. I believe 4 out of the 5 are 4-stars on 247. So you're not just bringing in bodies, you're bringing in talented offensive linemen that are interested in this program. And, these are a couple guys. I mentioned Charlton and Sapp, and also Antavius Woody, who we've heard some things about. I want to get an interview with him after his trip to see how that goes. But Jalen Early and Emory Jones, they're both, I would say, maybe long shots at this point, or guys that might be a step too far for Florida State, but getting them on campus for this official visit to meet the coaching staff in person and just be able to experience Florida State. These are the kind of things that you have to do in the summer to start making up ground in these recruitments, and then hopefully get them back on campus in the fall to experience a game day atmosphere.
Who do you think right now for Sapp is the main competitor? Which other schools is it? Florida, primarily, that Florida State's having to combat with in bringing in Sapp into the fold?
So, yeah, it looks, if I remember correctly, his top 4 is FSU, UF, Cincinnati, and Georgia.
Yep.
I remembered correctly.
Look at you. You are smart.
Sounds like he had a really good time on that Cincinnati visit. But, that said, I just don't see Cincinnati landing a guy that schools like FSU, Georgia, and Florida would all want. So I would say the main competition, at least in my opinion, is probably UF, because he's had a couple good visits there and really is connected with the coaching staff. But that's the importance of FSU being able to get this last visit. So leaving FSU, this is the visit that he's going to remember the most, and he's got a great relationship with the coaches here. So we'll just have to see how it goes over this weekend.
Do we know Travis Hunter's coming in town this upcoming weekend? Do we know of that?
I don't know if he is.
It would be unofficial, but I'm wondering if I just keep on thinking about Mike Norvell and the tools that he's using to recruit, and Travis Hunter is by far one of them.
Maybe he'll make a surprise appearance.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Norvell sends the chopper for Hunter to get him over for the weekend with all those guys being in town. Yeah, send the slingshot over for Hunter to get in town, because that is a huge tool. And bringing some guys in and sealing the deal. It seems like it's worked with a few of them so far. But the guy to keep an eye on here is Qae'shon Sapp, and see how that visit goes this weekend. D-Lou and Nate will keep you guys fully updated with a lot of these visits going on this weekend. Make sure you guys are in the Discord. You guys can join at patreon.com/NoleGameday, and they're giving insider news and nuggets and quotes. It's been a crazy month. Go ahead.